Well, you're actually standing in the development kitchen where the Cumberland pie was first developed, so ought to be able to tell you what goes into it very accurately. This one is actually a meat Cumberland, and the basis of the meat fill there obviously is beef mince. The mince that we use is 70-30, that is, it's 70% lean beef and 30% fat. That sounds like quite a high fat content, but we really require that fat content to give the flavour that it needs in the sauce. Once we've cooked the sauce up, we do actually skim that fat off. So to make the basic meat fill, we start off with beef mince, with water, to which we add the onions, first of all, to create a basic stock. We then add the carrots, which the carrots are the essential difference, really, between a Cumberland pie and a cottage pie. So we cook the carrots in that, and then we add the seasoning blend. Now, seasoning in this case is black pepper, a little bit of dried thyme, tomato puree, and then we add liquid caramel, and the liquid caramel is really what gives the gravy its dark, rich colour. We add a beef bouillon, that's purely to help the flavour of the beef to come through. And we add salt. The ingredients here are not in the proportion, obviously, that they would go in, and that does look a lot of salt. But we are actually going, as most food manufacturers are now, going through a process of gradually reducing the salt content in the food products that we manufacture, obviously taking account of government guidelines on salt content and the requirements of our customers. The other ingredient that we add to the sauce, really to thicken it up and give it some body, is a wheat flour. This is actually a heat-treated wheat flour, and it's heat-treated to do two things. First of all, and probably quite importantly for us, it reduces the microbiological content of the ingredients. But secondly, the heat treating actually sets up starches and allows it to give a better thickening property to the sauce that we use it in. So that would give us the basic meat fill, which is the bottom layer of the pie. On the top layer, the main ingredient of the top layer there is potatoes. But to those potatoes, once they're cooked and mashed, we would add butter, quite an amount of butter, some cream, and basic seasonings like, again, salt and some pepper. We finish this particular product off with a mixture of breadcrumbs, grated cheese, and again a little bit of butter, and that gives it the crunchy topping which we use to finish the pie off.